First of all, also from my side, welcome to everybody. It's really a great honor to be here with you, to be with almost all leaders of the European pulp industry assembled in one room. This is really a great experience for me. And yeah, I would like to start with a rhetorical question. So, any one of you ever went to the doctor with some injury, with some illness, and got like a completely wrong diagnosis of what is happening? Anyone? And then you get like a completely wrong medication? This is a nice feeling? Yes? No? No? It's quite bad, right? So let's just for a moment take a provocative imagination and think planet Earth is going to the doctor. And it goes to the doctor and asks doctor, I'm not feeling well. Can you help me? And then the doctor says, yeah, sure, of course. Tell me what's wrong with you. And planet Earth says, well, let me show you. My turtles living on me, they are starting to die. My birds are eating something that's not good for them and they also start to die. My beautiful Indian elephants, they are walking through trash. And then there's so much of these colorful things swimming around in me, and they accumulate more and more, and they are, well, pesticiding my whole environment. Now, very unluckily, this planet Earth comes to a doctor who is, let's call him Mr. Plastic Lobbyist, okay? And Mr. Plastic Lobbyist immediately says, hey, no problem, look, I have an idea, and I'll give you immediate cure. And so the doctor says, look, you do the following. Take away the bottles and use the beautiful plant bottle, okay? 30% plastic material, 100% recyclable. Use this bottle, don't use the old bottle. Take these, look, they're called eco cups, okay? Use them and your disease will be solved. Okay, take instead of your normal plant pots from plastic, put them into blue color, print some blue angel on them and tell them, paint a picture on it and tell them, put the plant into the ground and put the pot into the waste bin. Do that. We even made a circular plastic alliance in order to recycle all the plastic. Or what you can also do, you take your plastic product and you wrap some paper around it, and then you say it's a plastic, hey, I'm a paper bottle, and the problem is solved. Okay, so Earth does all of this. Okay, follows the instructions of the doctor, and then goes on, let's say, for 1 year, and then 1 year later, this doctor, he goes on a holiday, on a diving holiday, okay, in the ocean, and then he goes diving, and then he comes out of the water, and this is our plastic lobbyist doctor, yeah. So it's pretty not nice, yeah? And it is always the case, if we take a wrong root cause analysis to solve the problem, or we invent some solution that doesn't work, the problem will stay, yeah? The patient will stay ill. So we need to really look into the root cause. Yeah? And one of the great images giving us a good understanding of root cause is this one. The global flows of plastic packaging materials. around 160 tons in 2019 produced. What's happening to it? And there, we need to be aware, 1/3 of it is leaked into ocean or ground. About 50 million tons each year. 50 million tons of a product that has a lifetime of 500 to 1,000 years. So this is the reason the high amount of leakage, and combined with the long lifetime, why it's getting worse and worse and worse. 40% landfill. Again, if we export out of Germany, for example, plastic waste, in the German accounting system this is called recycled. Mostly it's going into rather poor countries who make the landfill close to the sea, and every time the storm comes it's washed out. Yeah. So again, for a very long-term product like plastic, this is a horrible usage. 14% incineration. That was shown above. All the solutions are speaking about recycling. Recycling, recycling, recycling plastics. It's good. I don't want to condemn recycling, but we need to be aware that you can only recycle what you collect in your waste paper. Anything that's dropped out, and that's the majority, you're not able to recycle, okay? Yes, you can collect it from the ocean back and start recycling it, but obviously this is ridiculous if you look into the amounts. And this is aggravated by the fact of production. 1950, 1.5 million tons of plastic produced globally. If you say 30% of this goes into the ocean, okay, it might disappear, yes. But we are still in a process of acceleration of production, yes. 380 million tons in the last year. We are now, or if you date back and look at the year 2014, back then we already had a plastic to fish ratio in our oceans based on waste of 1 to 5. 1 kilogram of plastic, 5 kilogram of fish. Current extrapolation, and we are now in the year 2020, and we are pretty much in line at the moment still. 2050 there will be a 1-to-1 ratio. And we will have the same amount of plastic in the oceans as we have fish. Paper is going to overcrowd the planet. You don't see the documentaries on paper waste clogging our oceans. And the reason again is because it's what Sean calls a nutrient. It goes back. Yes, it's a natural fiber. It goes back. It becomes humus again, and from there it takes back to the natural cycle. So we, as Moulded Pulp, we fully fit into that cycle. We can all go into the waste paper bin. And this makes us part of the basic solution for the problem of plastic. If you look into, if you say, all right, let's not take the macrophore, let's take the microphore, let's say, we already capture the plastic, okay? We put it into our household waste, and then we recycle this. This is the output of the most modern German recycling plant, okay, for plastic. They take everything that you put in your household waste, and then they have a sorting line, where they have scanners, they sort it, they have manual people sorting it. And this is the result, yes. 50% of it is incinerated, okay? They cannot release whatever, film 7 layers, they cannot use it, burn it. 27% is other materials, yeah? Metals, we know metal has a very good recycling process. Interestingly, 8% is paper, 5% is Tetra Pak, yes, these milk boxes. Also interestingly, what do they do with them, with the Tetras? They send them to the paper factory, because the paper factory is the best to recycle the Tetra Paks. So you can say paper and Tetra Pak is actually paper. Goes back to the paper stream. And then you are left with 1/4 of plastic. And out of this they get 7% PP, 2% PE, 1% PET, 1% PS, and that's it. The other one is mixed and down the drain, yeah, down the value chain. This is not a great recycling process. Yeah. Paper waste, 81% they get out. Yes, if they collect your paper waste, they get 81% and 19%. This you could even break down further because they are able to also, there's some metals in there, they collect it out. They use some for energy recovery on site. And they even collect the plastic out of it, which is then, well, again, down the cycle. CO2, compare. We are 63% below polystyrene, 150% below PET. And then, and this is super important, what is the life cycle of our product? And what is the life cycle of the usage? This is the life cycle of plastic in different applications. You see, if it's put into building, it stays 35 years. If it's in transportation, 13 years. And on the very left, okay, the shortest usage is packaging. What to do? Yes. What should we do where we say from my point of view, and I hope and I think everybody of you will share that opinion with me, that our product by its nature is amazing. We do paper, molded fiber is a great product. At the same time we see that the plastic lobby is very strong. The way they communicate, I showed the pictures of the plant bottle, completely ridiculous, yes, is very strong. Lobbying wise, the plastic industry, we need to be aware of that, does a tremendous job. It's very, very good. Very good, well organized, very, very good communication streams. So we need to check where do we see, as pulp producers, where can we come in? Yes, this small amount of citizens that wants to change the world, and as Sean said, it's always been the small amount of people that made the big changes. And there we need to look what has been done in the past, because there have been done some things in the past. Yes, in 2019, the EU published the directive 2019-904, which as of last year already banned a couple of products, yes? Because banning means it's gone, yes? And then the industry needs to look for some alternatives, and this is very good, yes? They banned the plastic straws, is good. The aim is to eliminate problematic plastic, yes? And here you see one thing they want to do until 2025, eliminate problematic or unnecessary single-use packaging through redesign, innovation, or alternative reuse. And then they also mention what they want to kick out. And interesting, and now I'll be completely only looking at it from our point of view, molded pulp producers. PVC packaging, disposable plastic plates and bowls. Yes, these are the members of the Plastic Act. So let's say there is some strong names there. At the same time, the disadvantage is always if it's something, yes, there's a commitment and everybody sits together and yes, we'll do it. And then two weeks later, the daily business is back. And then it can, let's say, get softer. Yes? So if this would be converted into a law, banning it, this would be much, much stronger. And this leads me to what have we defined as the target of this organization. Now I am aware that obviously we have started to pre-think this, and we have invited all of you to participate, And this is a suggestion to start to work from, and we are very happy in the upcoming discussions and over the next couple of months and also years to realign this, to change the goals, and to also enrich them with your thoughts and ideas. We want to create a networking and educational platform for all companies and organizations working in and around the molded pulp world. Foster and conduct research and development in the area of molded pulp. Set standards and certificates to build trust and reliability for users. Conduct industry and market studies. It is our target to ban all EPS packaging in Europe. The reason, number one, you're all aware this happens. This is a very, very big market that will be taken over, largely by molded fiber. So this will be enriched by a list of things where we can say, if the European Union bans this, the solution is there. If we have the solution, and this product, an EPS especially, is a problematic product because there's no recycling system. Yeah. Everybody says EPS is fully recyclable, they call it the eco puffs or whatever. Okay? No, there's no recycling system. We need experts who guide us through this. Experts who know all the people behind this. Yes? Because it is people who make the decisions to change the laws, to bring a law into the whole process, into the maze. Yes? It is not that, let's say, we are somewhat having some lofty ambitions and say, hey, let's ban EPS. Yeah? We are very specific. We also don't know what hurdles we have to take. We don't know every little step on the way. But we have a route, yes? We have a compass and we know where to go. Thank you so much.